Hello, everyone. Along with Darren Pang, I'm Mike Emmerich, and welcome to tonight's playoff game.
Let's get this thing started. But first, we'll meet the goaltenders for tonight's matchup.
For Toronto, they call him Eddie the Eagle, Eddie Belfour. And his counterpart on the other side, between the pipes.
For Washington, Olaf Kolzig.
Let's get things underway in Washington.
Well, whoever gets the first goal gets a big lift.
Cross ice to Simon. Gets in with a hit. To Hoagland. Puts it on goal. Face off to the left of the net. Quick pass to Svela. Covered up. Face off in the left circle. One times it to McCabe. A shot. Rink wide to Hoagland. Crashed.
Washington sending the message that if you're standing there, you're going to get hit, even if it's after the whistle.
Shot sails wide. Cross ice to Yager. The cap. They score! Belfour didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. The Capitals are out in front.
Man, you see that bench? He even wowed his teammates with that one.
The Maple Leafs looking to even things up. Over to Bondra. Blasts it. Belfour with the glove save. Across right to Roberts. Feeds it across. Pass to McGillney. Over to Roberts. Sent into the corner. Just wide. He smothers it. Face off to the left of the net. To Lume. One timed over to Miller. Feeds it across. Takes a shot. Right side to Corson. Pass to Tucker. Can't get through. A 3-on-2 here. To Miller. Feeds it across. Pass picked off by Nicolishin. Pass to Kristich. Stoppage of play on a two-line pass. Face off in the left circle. The Capitals rescue the puck. Takes a shot. Shooting. Feeds it across. Short pass. They score! The Capitals in control now. The Maple Leafs trail. Lang takes it up ice. Feeds it across. Scores! A couple of quick goals by Washington. And the Maple Leafs will have to open things up now.
Sometimes when it rains, it pours.
Face off at center ice. Quick pass to Svela. Over to Roberts. Feeds it across. The Capitals change up the line. Cross ice pass. Cross ice pass. Big blast. Draw to the left of the net. Picked up by Washington. Drops it. Across left to Yager. Right side to Simon. Ooh, that had to hurt. Ouch! Cross ice to Renberg. Ahead to Zubras. Played into the corner. Passes to Yager. Big blast! Feeds it across. The pass off the mark. Blasts it. Kuchera races over to get it. Drives one towards the net. The Capitals lead here. It's a break. Scores! He gets away from the defenders and stashes it.
Oh, it was the great skating there that created that goal.
Face off at center ice. Over to Spela. Lets it rip. Not there. Right side to Corson. Scoring chance. The Maple Leafs score! They're lighting up the scoreboard.
If a fan went away for a hot dog, he might have missed both those goals.
Face off at center ice. Moves it quickly to Lume. Cross ice pass. Dumps it into the corner. Just wide. Misses wide. Feeds it across. Didn't get through. Fires a slapper. On to Roberts. Rink wide to McGillney. Cross ice pass. Feeds it across. The Maple Leafs change on the fly. Washington back to get it. Passed ahead to Konowalchuk. Feeds it across. The Capitals head to the bench for a change. One-timed over to Lang. Tees it up. The Capitals change up the line. Shoots it into the corner. Misses the mark. 1-goal game. He passes. On the rush. Lays the wood.
Oh, he knocked him into next week.
1 minute remaining in the third.
Retrieved in the defensive end. Feeds it across to Yager. The Capitals want a change. Over to McCabe. Cross ice pass. McCabe on a breakaway. A few seconds remaining in the period. Let's take another look at that big hit.
Whoa, look at this crushing check. That's gotta hurt.
Face off in the right circle. Quick shot to Kristich. Feeds it across. Oh, that was a bone-rattling check. Oh! The horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Washington 3, the Maple Leafs 2. Ready for the start of the second period.
Washington
Has the lead, but this isn't over by any means.
Zubras hustles to it. Dumps it into the corner. Just missed. Off the board. Wrist shot. Dumped into the corner. Can't find the target. Kolsig smothers it. Face off to the left of the net. Touch pass to Spela. The slap shot. Demolishes him. Toronto trying to tie it up. Man down on the ice.
Reichel looked like he was caught off guard as he fell awkwardly.
Face off to the right of the net. One-timed over to Lume. One-times it to Miller. Shoots to Domi. One-timed over to Kristich. He can't get the pass. Cross-ice pass. He presses him.
Domi absolutely hammered out there.
Pass to Kristich. Advances the puck to Domi. Over to Kristich. The Capitals head to the bench for a change. Face off in the left circle. Zubras takes it up ice. Rockets one. Passes to Renberg. Simon crosses the blue line a little early and is called for offside. Washington would love to have an insurance goal. One-timed over to Spela. Across right to Roberts. Over to Konowalchuk. To McGillney. Over to Sundin. Big shot. Breakaway. They score. He had nothing but ice and goal-scoring glory ahead of him. The Capitals in control now.
Bondra showed some serious skill there, weaving his way through for the goal.
Face off in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly to McCabe. Rink wide to Renberg.
The assist to
Johansson on a breakaway. Lines up and fires. Advance to McCabe. Cross ice to Hoagland. Over to Yager. The Capitals. What a change. Zubras plays it into the corner. Breakaway. He fires. Hits the post.
Oh, you gotta love that post if you're a goalie.
Draw to the right of the net. Moves it quickly to Spela. Feeds it across. The Capitals lead here. Over to Bondra. Corson retrieves it. Over to Mogilny. The Maple Leafs head to the bench for a change. Across left to Bondra. The Capitals change up the lines. McCauley in the defensive end to get it. Pass to Roberts. Puck controlled by Roberts. Draw in the left circle. Over to McCabe. Picks it off. A long blast. Over to Kristich. Rink wide to Miller. Feeds it across. Right side to Miller. Errant pass. Over to Miller. Takes a shot. Touch pass to Kristich. Unloads. Left side to Volk. Across right to Healy. Healy shoots it to the corner. Off the board to Kristich. Right side to Miller. To Nicolishin. Toronto trails. Big blast! That shot's wide. Over to Hoagland. Pass ahead. Breakaway chance. Lets it rip. Kolsig gathers it in. Face off in the left circle. To Johansson. A long blast. On goal. To Simon. Over to Roberts. Shot. Covered up by Kolsig. Face off in the right circle. Sent to McCabe. Quick shot. Shot won't get through.
He sacrificed his body for the team on that one.
Picked up by the Capitals. Oh, here's a breakaway. They score! Yager punches it in on the breakaway. The Maple Leafs have lost control of this game.
Boy, he had some nice moves on that one.
Toronto trailing. Puck control by Sundin. Sent into the corner. Off the board. Left side to Bondra. Left side to Bondra. Feeds it across. Over to Mogilny. Breakaway chance. Scores! He had nothing but ice and goal-scoring glory ahead of him.
They answered with a quick goal almost before the celebration was over.
The draw in the neutral zone. Over to Lume. A few seconds remaining in the period. The wrist shot. Retrieved in the defensive end. Shoots. And only 1 period remains. Washington 5. The Maple Leafs 3. We're just about ready for the start of the third period.
Toronto can't afford to allow too many more goals. There's not enough time.
Recovered by Washington. Over to Hoagland. Pushes it up. Yager takes it up ice. To Simon. Rockets one. Puck covered. Draw to the right of the net. Moves it quickly to Spela. Across right to Roberts. Cross ice pass. Pass to Bondra. Across right to Konowalchuk. They're whistled for offside. Face off in the neutral zone. One times it to McCabe. Shooting. Kolsig with the glove save. Across right to Simon. Pass a bit off. Short pass to Renberg. Unloads. Patted away.
That was a good opportunity.
Draw to the left of the net. One times it to Spela. Slap shot. Wrists it. Picks it off. Cross ice pass. Cross ice to Bondra. They're whistled for offside. Draw in the neutral zone. One timed over to Lume. Kristich shoots it to the corner. Hard off the board. To Corson. Over to Miller. Quick shot. Knifed away by Tucker. Over to Corson. The Capitals out in front. Across right to Miller. Rings his bell.
Welcome to the NHL, big boy.
Right side to Kuchera. Rink wide to Domi. Over to Corson. Oh, a crushing hit.
Oh, he knocked him into next week.
2-on-1. That play was offside. Draw at center ice. Moves it quickly to Spela. Quick pass to Renberg. The slap shot. Slap shot. Across left to Yager. Face off in the right circle. Sent to McCabe. Feeds it across. The Capitals with the lead. The play is called back offside.
McCabe not able to find much room out there tonight.
The draw in the neutral zone. One times it to McCabe. Konowalchuk dumps it to the corner. Just wide. Big blast with a wrist shot. Face off in the left circle. Puts one on goal. Gloved it. Right side to Roberts. Retrieved by Lang. Rink wide to Konowalchuk. Cross ice pass. Cut off by Mogilny. The play is called back offside. The Capitals out in front. Face off at center ice. Rink wide to Simon. Simon wins a race to the puck. Draw to the right of the net. The drive! Pounded in the webbing of his catching glove. Cross ice pass. The drive! Incredible save! Robbed him!
I can't believe he stopped that shot.
Across right to Pettinger. They score! He had nothing but ice and goal-scoring glory ahead of him.
McCauley blew that shot right over his shoulder and popped the water bottle right into the air.
Draw at center ice. Zubras gets control. Right side to Simon. Simon with the slap shot.
Number 10, Gary Ball.
Draw in the right circle. Over to Kristich. Slap shot. Score! They return the favor. And that stretches the lead.
Oh man, that was quick. If you want a little lesson from that, it's this: never let up.
Toronto trailing. Quick pass to Spela. Cross ice pass. Didn't get through. Rink wide to Zubras. Wow, he was annihilated.
He was right in the line of fire.
Off to Zubras. The Capitals want to change lines. The shot. Sundin with the puck. That play is offside. Face off at neutral ice. Controlled by Lang. Played into the corner. That'll go wide of the cage. Face-off to the left of the net. Nicolishin gets control. Left behind. Feeds it across. Brutal hip check.
Holy jumping, I'll be surprised if he recovers fully from that hit.
Washington, 6. The Maple Leafs, 4. They're whistled for offside. Draw at center ice. Lang takes it up ice. 20 seconds left in the period. Caberlet retrieves it. Feeds it along to Reichel. Konowalchuk, whistle for offside. The draw in the neutral zone. Sent into the corner. The Capitals just a little too tough tonight.
We saw some solid action tonight. It was a competitive game for 3 periods.
Beside me, as always, Darren Pang. I'm Mike Emery. Good evening, everyone.
From the Toronto Maple Leafs, number 89, Alexander McGillney. The second star, from the Washington Capitals, number 17, Chris Simon. And the first star of the game, from the Washington Capitals, number 68, Jaromir Jagr.